Trump's tariff war, a game-changing shift in global trade. Italy and Canada forge a powerhouse partnership. The world's economic landscape is being dramatically reshaped by the ongoing tariff war, instigated by former US President Donald Trump. As he imposed hefty tariffs of 25% on Canadian and Mexican goods, and a staggering 60% on Chinese imports, the economic consequences have sent shockwaves across the globe. These tariffs, designed to protect US industries and revive the nation's economy, have sparked retaliatory measures, uncertain trade dynamics, and the emergence of unexpected new alliances. One of the most electrifying shifts in global trade is the rapidly growing economic bond between Canada and Italy. Two countries now seizing an opportunity to reshape the future of international commerce. While President Trump temporarily suspended tariffs on Canada and Mexico, the countdown to the self-imposed March 4th deadline for imposing new tariffs on Canadian and Mexican imports is rapidly approaching. With this deadline hanging in the balance, Canadian officials are bracing for impact. As the threat of US tariffs looms, Canada has turned to unexpected trade partners like the European Union and China, hoping to mitigate the potential damage. However, it is the blossoming relationship between Canada and Italy that has caught the world's attention and is perhaps poised to become the most powerful economic counterweight to the US tariffs. A rising star. Italy's growing influence in Canada's economic future. Italy, already a well-established player in the Canadian market, is now set to step into the limelight as a dominant force in Canada's trade future. As the United States' aggressive protectionist stance threatens to unravel Canada's traditional trade agreements, Italy is stepping up to fill the void. The Italian government, and its agri-food sector in particular, are positioning themselves to take advantage of this critical juncture. With a thriving export relationship with Canada, Italy is increasingly being seen as the alternative to the US. Italian agri-food products, once fighting for market share against France, have now surpassed it, becoming one of Canada's leading suppliers in a post-tariff world. CETA, the game changer that makes Italy irreplaceable. Italy's rise in the Canadian market is no accident. The Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, CETA, an agreement between the European Union and Canada, has proven to be a game changer for Italian exporters. The agreement, which reduces customs barriers on a wide range of goods, has significantly boosted Italy's exports to Canada. In fact, over the past few years, Italian agri-food exports to Canada have skyrocketed. As Canada looks for alternatives to its US trading partners amid the impending tariffs, Italy's agri-food sector stands out as a key player, ready to step in and meet Canada's needs. Thanks to CETA, Italian food products have gained access to the Canadian market with significantly reduced barriers. This includes everything from fine wines and olive oil to cheeses and pastas. The growth in Italian wine exports to Canada has been nothing short of extraordinary since the agreement's implementation in 2017. In the last 2 years, Italian wines have seen an explosion in demand, further solidifying Italy's position as Canada's go-to supplier for premium agricultural goods. Now, as the US-China trade war and the threat of US tariffs on Canada rattle the world economy, Italy stands ready to capitalize. The potential for Italy to expand its exports to Canada in areas such as wine, luxury food items, and even high-end electronics could see the country becoming one of Canada's most important trading partners. As Canada grapples with the fallout of US trade policies, Italy's market presence will only continue to grow, benefiting both countries immensely. A strategic alliance. Italy and Canada form a new economic powerhouse. As the winds of change blow through the global trade system, Italy and Canada are rapidly positioning themselves as an economic powerhouse. Their newfound strategic alliance could very well become the most important trade partnership of the next decade. Italy and Canada's economic goals align remarkably well, with both countries seeking to diversify their economies and reduce their reliance on the United States. By strengthening their bilateral relations, they can avoid the potential economic fallout of Trump's protectionist tariffs while expanding their influence on the global stage. The partnership between Italy and Canada goes beyond just trade in agri-food products. Both nations are focusing on high-tech industries such as aerospace, clean energy, and life sciences. With both countries seeking to diversify into new markets and industries, their cooperation in areas like critical minerals, semiconductors, and e-mobility will be key to their future success. The two countries are now exploring opportunities for deeper investment ties, with a focus on emerging industries that will be critical to the global economy in the coming years. This collaboration isn't just limited to trade. Both Italy and Canada have committed to working together on major global issues, such as climate change, clean energy transition, and sustainability. Their joint efforts in combating global warming and supporting the clean energy revolution reflect their shared values and their recognition of the urgent need for action. This partnership has the potential to change the global energy landscape, with both nations investing heavily in renewable energy sources, hydrogen technology, and sustainable fuels. The strategic shift, Italy's opportunity to lead in the global economy. In light of the US's economic isolationist policies, Italy is emerging as a beacon of opportunity for Canada. By strengthening their economic ties, both nations will not only avoid the worst effects of Trump's tariffs, but also set the stage for a long-term strategic partnership. As the world moves toward a more multipolar economy, the bond between Italy and Canada could become one of the strongest and most influential alliances in the international trade community. Both nations are now looking ahead to 2024, where they hope to expand their market share and deepen their economic cooperation. With Italy's focus on advanced manufacturing, clean energy technologies, and high-tech innovation, it is clear that the future of trade between Italy and Canada is limitless. The power of Italy and Canada's growing economic partnership. The growing relationship between Italy and Canada is not just a story of economic opportunity, it's a story of resilience and transformation. By working together, these two countries have the potential to reshape global trade dynamics, forging a new path that bypasses the traditional powerhouses of the US and China. As Italy capitalizes on its historical ties to Canada and deepens its market presence, the economic future of both nations looks brighter than ever before. In the coming years, as Trump's tariffs continue to reshape the trade landscape, Italy and Canada are poised to become two of the world's most important economic players, standing together as a formidable force in the face of global uncertainty. This alliance may very well mark the dawn of a new era in global trade.